built me a fantastic production. We set up with a crew of 4 and projection machines and sound equipment and the whole set and everything in gigantic crates, which we toured. I did 150 performances. And it grew from what I thought was going to be a simple open up the briefcase and read some letters. It grew to be this wonderful, well, I call it, I'm praising my work. It grew to be what you saw tonight.
I have one more question for you, and then I'm going to ask something of Jean-Michel, which is, I mean, you conceived it, you wrote it, you gave over 150 performances. What is it like to stand in the back of the theater and have somebody else do it?
It's easy. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to watch this performance. I saw Jean-Michel do it in Los Angeles. My wife and I went to see him at a tiny little theater where he was performing it, and we were both really touched and impressed. And then I helped him to find a production, a couple of performances near San Diego at a theater that I knew about. And then he said to me, "Do you happen to know a theater in New York where I might do it?" And I said, "Really, I do happen to know a theater." So that's why we're here.
The truth was, when Leonard approached us about bringing the production here, we couldn't find any dates. So it was a miracle that we were able to pull this off, and I'm so glad that we were. In your theater.
I found it intriguing that it was a struggle for me to get this play into my theater.
Miracles do happen.
Well, why would the teenagers have a gun? That's my question. Vincent had a gun because, as I understood it, he used the gun to scare off the crows that were bothering him when he was painting. So he would fire the gun, the crows would fly away. That's why he had a gun when he went out into the cornfields where the crows were. And he shot himself. It was, I think, a very deliberate act. He was desperate. He was desperate. And I'm quite convinced that that's the reality. Yeah.